Hi, Cancerians. So this is going to be your general love reading, and we're going to look at your general love situation, which might be your present, past, or future situation. Again, the timelines are the timelines. It's shifting for, and it's different for everybody, right? So take it as it resonates, all right? Also, take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Yes? And kindly show some support, show some engagement, honey. Don't be an island. I need to know that these things are relating to you, or you probably love this or not love this. So likes, subscriptions, comments really help me a lot in order to sustain this channel, as well as that's how you add your energy to my readings. Yes. So let's now, enough with the intro. Let's look at you. Let's look at what's happening with you. Any sort of past lessons that you might be taking forward. We're going to look at that. Then current share, your independent person surrounding you, strength, obstacles, and the outcome. So in the recent past, judgment, lessons learned. There was some sort of lesson that was learned. And it's very basic, but and judgment can also represent decision. It's not too defined here. That's what you're taking up from the past here. Your past experiences, past love situations have taught you to be more decisive, to understand and see through the lessons that are being presented to you in forms of connections. And that's what you've learned, that a lot of relationships in life are basically a form of relationship basically a form of lessons that elevates you to a higher plane of existence. And that's how you meet someone who's more apt for you, right? The current share is the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're learning and consolidating your lessons. I love this for you. Whoever you are, perfect. Seriously, I love it. Your independent energy is Six of Pentacles. You're balancing up. Don't get me wrong. You're healing. You're taking your time out to learn the lessons of the past, to try to decode why did it happen, why it had to happen, how did I do wrong, how did they do wrong, and what should I be looking forward to, what does it say about me, and things like that. What should I get involved into, and everything like that. You are taking up some time out and really think about things, but you also are telling me that you're not necessarily wasting your life away over learning your lessons. You are also living a life here that's practical, that's very balanced. It's pretty, investing yourself into things that actually add balance to your life. It does not necessarily take away from you. It gives to you and you give to it. These are our everyday balance system. People who we connect to, the work we show up for, right? Our career, our studies, whatever it is, that's our Six of Pentacles. We contract ourselves to this, right? We will show up for this. And the other side of the situation shows up for us. It gives back to us. That's what healthy balances are, right? The person surrounding you, Three of Swords, they're feeling rejected. They're feeling the hurt, pain. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that. But you're doing good. And that's all I care about. But I'm sorry that they're hurting, or they feel rejected, or they feel dismissed. I don't know what's happening with them, but we'll have to take a look at that too. Your strength is the Two of Swords. Okay, so you are telling me that you are a pro at being confused. Either that is the case, or the other one is probably you understand and you know how to come out of that situation of when you are like on the fence about something, right? To make decisions too, to stand upright and make a decision and stand by it. You have learned that the hard way, and it's become your strength. Like something related to confusion. If it's too confusing, then well, confusion is also truth, right? If something is too confusing, something will not present itself as real or probably that you can take seriously. That's also some sort of truth, right? It's a symptom to some sort of truth, right? That's what I say too, right? The obstacle is the Six of Swords. Moving on. What does it say? Relocation? Probably you'll have to relocate in order to have new love. Like the people that surround you are not necessarily good for you anymore, and it's like the circle you surround yourself with, it's not helping for you to meet up this new person, this whatever new love is. You'll have to probably move for some of you. Yes, relocate, or probably just switch homes, switch jobs in your same city, but it's different area, not your current area that you're living in. The outcome is the Six of Cups, a special connection here, a very special connection, people who have a unique imprint on us. Although it's not people, it's just a person. So it might be of past reference, nostalgia, but right now I would like to believe that it's a new person here. The Ace of Pentacles, the Empress here. Look at this. You are standing up, sitting on your throne very comfortably. You own yourself. You are very confident right now. You're feeling it, feeling yourself, like no pun intended, but and you're looking for that ace. You're looking for the right person to give all that goodness to share your goodness with, everything. An Empress leans in 100% in anything she does. So it's like, are you my 100%? Do you deserve my 100%? I'm looking for the offer that I can put myself into and that I can take seriously too. So offer me something I can't refuse. Otherwise, go away, right? I'm here with you. I'm not going to argue with that, right? Let's see your judgment, your past lessons. Show me judgment for Cancerians. It's a very light sort of sorted energy that I'm feeling right now with you. Again, if I said it too quick, I don't know. We'll have to clarify, and the clarifications might go a bit deeper. But then again, just putting it out there. I'm feeling that very sorted sort of light energy from you. Ten of Wands, the Lovers. Okay, Star. You just pulled. I did not see that coming, man. Seriously. Let's clarify the Four of Swords first, because I need to see your current energy. Otherwise, I don't know what to assume of it. It's too much major arcanas and it's not so defined here. So let's look at your Four of Swords here. Show me the Four of Swords for Cancerians. Let's see the Four of Swords. Let's see the Four of Swords. Excuse me. Sorry, it was hair. The Nine of Cups. You are onto something here. Is it an unrequited situation that you're thinking about? Show me the Six of Pentacles too. I'll get back to it. Like it took a turn. I'm surprised, but again, good save there, because you are thinking about it as we speak right now about this connection. So kudos to you. I feel like you're doing half of my job here to explain things, because you are doing half of the work and you're showing me what's going on with you. Okay. So in the recent past, the Judgment, Ten of Wands, Lovers, and the Star. You're telling me that there was a strong connection. There is a strong connection in your life. It was present there. The energy is still there. All right. The energy is still there with you. And it's like, okay, I desired this. You were my desire. If I were to dream about my ideal person and see the manifestation manifest itself into my 3D reality as a human being in the human form, you are it. You assigned that position to somebody and you felt that connection quite deeply. It's seared through your soul, man. Seriously, you were so pulled towards it. But the thing is, over time, it started to prove very difficult to manifest this, to keep on persisting, to keep the vision strong in you. It's like, I desire this like crazy, but the real world weight feels very heavy on me. It's feeling very heavy to carry this on my shoulders right now. This desire. I don't know if it manifested itself into the 3D reality or not, because it did not. Frankly speaking, I don't see any sort of 3D activity here. So which tells me you probably blocked it. You blocked yourself from feeling this. And what happened after that? Well, I feel like it got taken away from you. And again, reverse energies as you see fit. I'm just saying, it's not an accusation. Don't take something as your story if it's not yours. All right, don't force it to fit. The current shared energy is Four of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. So let me tell you something about the Lovers and the Devil card. It's too similar, right? If you look at the cards, there are two people here chained, and there are two people here out of free will. They choose each other. That's why the Lovers is the choice, right? Because they are free of any sort of foundations. The angels are telling each other, like, this is you. You both are made for each other, right? And when it becomes patternized, like you don't choose each other, or probably someone else fails to choose you, or you fail to choose someone else, and if you choose each other for the wrong reasons, for pleasure seeking and things like that, for devilish reasons, that's when it steps into the connection, transforms and enters into the devil zone, which is codependent, which is abusive, which is, I hope not it was abusive, but to say the least, the intentions are not pure now. It's based on instant gratification. It's based on superficiality. It's based on patternized sort of connectivity that's not helping the both of you. That's not elevating the both of you as it was supposed to do for the both of you. But now it's not helping the both of you, right? We are too attached to the instant gratification. Somebody is here. Somebody is very much attached to the instant gratification that they felt towards this connection, and they are obsessing about it right now. As we speak, they're thinking about it over and over again. It's like a bad sort of itch and a thought that would not go away. And they're trying to look at it to their benefit, to their, redemption. I would really like to say that, point it out. They are thinking about it right now. Where is this coming from? Is it coming from a devilish place? Like, I feel happy with this person. Yes, it feels like a chemical cocktail, right? The Nine of Cups with the Devil. It's like, oh, they please me, looking at them, having their love, it's like worshiping. They are worshiping me, It's kind of like that. And I love it. I love to be the object of their all of their desires and their best of energy and efforts. And this connection makes me feel all of the best things, man. I can't fathom to put it into words, right? We are trying to intellectually understand more about this as we speak. We are taking some time out. Somebody is. So probably you both went quiet at some point in time. And it's like, yeah, you might have probably met at work. I don't know. You probably might have learned to be with each other in a way that was not necessarily good. Like it was patternized. Like we both know how to work with each other and we both know how to please. At least one person felt really pleased in this. And it's like, it feels so good. It feels so amazing when I talk to you and you give me such a good feeling. You warm my heart, but it was pleasure seeking, like that, what am I trying to say? That selfish sort of greed that give me more, give me more of the feeling. I'm in love with the feeling that you give me, right? It's kind of like that. How you make me feel loved, how you make me feel admired and adored. I want more of it. And they are trying to think about it, the connectivity and how they were connecting to it, right? So that's what's happening there. And now, talking about you, your independent energy. I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. You really are thinking about this. The Six of Pentacles, don't get me wrong. You were meeting up with this person, but it blew up. The way you used to balance up with this person is no more now. So there is no chance to balance up with them in the 3D reality as you used to in the past, right? So it's like you want to communicate. The communication is coming out of you, honey, and you are even surprised by the words that you are really talking them or telling them, right? It's like an explosion of words that's coming out of you. I don't know how to put it, but you are meeting up with this person because you have thought about this. Somebody has thought about the patternized connectivity with the other person and what their motivations are. And is this good? Is this wrong? Where is it coming from? Why do I need this person in my life? Why do I feel attached or obsessed with this person? Why am I obsessed with the feeling that it gives me? Why does it feel like it's a chemical cocktail of emotions that gets me so high when I'm near with this person? It's like I'm high. Somebody feels lightheaded. Like it's so light, the connectivity. They are thinking about all of that. And for somebody here, and I'm guessing it's you because it's your position. Again, I'm defaulting to you, but you might be the other person. So you might identify as this. Not an accusation. Don't take it as one. All right. But having said that, somebody here is a Queen of Cups figure, which could possibly, relate to that you are this person who's receiving the communication of somebody else. So it's like, it could be that, right? It could be that. Pretty easy for me to interpret that because you're a water sign. So there is somebody who identifies as the air element. They are having an explosive moment of like, I need to talk to you and I have some words. And they're nearly like, verbal diarrhea sort of explosion of emotions and communication towards this Queen of Cups figure. And she's trying to listen here very patiently. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it might be you that you are receiving this communication and it's like it's coming out of nowhere, but you are not surprised or fazed by it. This Queen of Cups figure is not fazed by it. She understands where is it coming from. She has more emotional maturity and she understands this. So she's receiving the communication and listening to it. That's all I see here. Now, for the other person, the Three of Swords, they felt hurt, right? They felt hurt because they feel like they were waiting for a long time to open up towards you and to open up for you to open up to them as well. It's like their spirit still points backwards to you, but they have told themselves not to think about you, to stop waiting on you. They actively block thinking about you. And whenever they get that feeling to look back on you, to look back at you, they are like, I am not supposed to. I'm not supposed to. Keep walking forward. Don't look at that Cancerian. No, we are not going back. No, it's not never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Stop waiting for this person to come back around. Stop waiting for this person to talk to me. It's not going to happen. Nobody's going to open up. I'm stupid. They feel foolish, honey. They feel foolish to open up, to ever see you as a lover, to desire you like that. You felt good, but somebody did not say it out loud. They probably just kept on resisting this connection, and it took them effort to resist this connection. Look at this, the Ten of Wands. You will have to pull out strength, Ten of Wands, over and over again in order to resist this major arcanas, the judgment. It was presented to you in divine timing. You were supposed to meet with each other. It was divinely guided connection in your life, and it had long-term potential written all over it, but it was not chosen, not for the right reasons. We probably thought that it was just going to be a fun time thing, probably, or a short-term gratification thing. It's just a sex-based connection or things like that. Whatever your motivations were, it was like, it's not all that. And they have been in their mind. They look at this. They still are not sure. They have so much fear surrounding this connection. It has caused them a lot of stress, for this person to say the least. They still wait for you, whether they would like to believe it or not, whether they would like to speak to it or not, they know this. They know this, that it hurts, that they are still waiting for you. They are still wanting to open up, wishing to open up towards you, and they stop, that they'll have to stop. And they constantly have to stop themselves to stop themselves from opening up to you. And because they feel foolish, because they might have done it far too many times to get to that position of like, it's stupid to open up to Cancerian now. It's stupid. I can't keep on doing it. I can't keep myself opening up to pain, more pain. I'm collecting more pain as we speak. I'm tired of feeling this pain. There is nothing better in this. This had so much potential, and I still feel attached to this connection, but it's unrequited at best. It's not requited, not for the right reasons. It's not requited. And it's like there's an explosion about feelings between two people here. That's what I'm seeing here. So you might be the one receiving it, and you might be the one that might have felt foolish. So it's kind of like verbal diarrhea of emotions that's coming out of somebody, and it's coming out of nowhere. It's like they are even surprised that they said it out loud, you know? Even they are surprised that they said it out loud. Let's see the Two of Swords as your strength here. What's up with that strength, honey? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. It's not an accusation, honey. We don't meet up with the same people at the same time. It happens. It happens a lot of the times, believe it or not. But connections like these would not leave you. Not in this lifetime. If it's a real lover's connection, it's a soul bond. You'll always remember them in some way, shape, or form. It's your soul bond energy, soul family. You can't shrug it off like it was nothing. It will always leave an imprint on you. It's supposed to. It's supposed to, because then you learn and you elevate yourself as a person. You become better as a person. We all have flaws. Don't you think this person had lessons? This person had lessons about waiting. They waited on you for nothing because you showed them nothing. You were resisting it to begin with. But why did they wait? Didn't they know that you were never going to open up? For some reason, you could not choose this. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You can't choose love every time. It's okay. Not everybody is at the luxury of accepting love. There are reasons. Life is hard for everybody. But then again, they constantly kept themselves opened up towards you over and over again to the point of exhaustion. They did it to themselves. It's not your fault. But then you are responsible for speaking to your own truth, right? Acknowledging your own truth. I'm here for you, not for them. All right? Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you long for reconnecting too, but you're not sure if you should. It's been a long time probably since you guys last connected, and it's like you're not sure about the connectivity anymore. Sometimes you feel that urge explicitly to just move out your door and just run after them and talk to them. But it's like you stop yourself. You're like, wait, let's slow it down. Let's wait for the right moment. How long have you been doing that? How long have you been waiting for the right moment? So whenever this happens, it probably might feel explosive, like you are out of control or you're dysregulated, but you're not, because you have been stopping yourself for a very long time, that your energy gets so huge that it bursts out of you in the form of communication towards this person. It's like when you suppress yourself too much, it's like when you fill the water in a bottle too much, it will spill out. And that's what's happening here. I feel like the water is spilling out of you. The water is spilling out of you, believe it or not. I don't know why I wanted to. Okay, that's you, Chariot, the King of Cups. We are not necessarily looking towards having some sort of insight about our heart space, because that's you and that's somebody else. It's like we have love for somebody. We would like to point towards this person and move towards this person. So basically, Six of Swords is moving towards somebody, right? It's not just moving away from something, it's moving towards. Well, moving towards what? Having some insight about why do you want to connect? Look at how this person is looking at this Three of Cups. Why do you want to connect with this person? Even if it's superficial, you could give or take it. I could give or take this Three of Cups situation. I can have that with my neighbor. Having a soft conversation, having a laugh, I can have that with anybody. So why do you want to keep on connecting with this person? Why do you feel that urge, regardless of the ending or not? Why do you feel it? You have to have more insight about your heart space, because your heart is pointing towards this person. You are in love with this person, believe it or not. Every bone in you is pointing you towards this person. You want to express your heart. And when you suppress it too much, it's going to come out in a gobbled up sort of communication that they might not be able to understand if you're not upfront with your feelings. I feel like they want your feelings to be there. That's what I feel here. You might both have Cancerian in your chart, right? It's like you both might have Cancer in your chart for me to see this. So that's why the energy interchange is very real here. It's like somebody is lacking the insight about their heart space. They're not very big on having insight. So probably we might have not dealt with Why do we want to approach it? Like we have suppressed ourselves so much, our feelings so much, that it's starting to spill out in a very weird sort of way. We are not necessarily saying anything of importance that speaks to our feelings for the other person, but we are just saying because we don't want to let this go, we are not done with it, but we haven't figured out why we are not done with it. You know, it's like we are approaching this with the same old attempts, and it's not going to resolve. It's not going to resolve anything between you two. It's going to create the same pattern again if you don't invest into getting some insight about your own feelings and where it would like to point to, right? So I need you to understand more and more about this, because I don't want you to repeat the same mistake, the same old connectivity, because then you will suffer for it. Look at the devil. I was shuffling and devil came out. As I said, the old pattern will come back around if you don't make the active, somebody has to make the active decision to understand their feelings about the other person, and they need to speak to the truth of that. Do I need to say more? Like seriously, you will create the same problems if you don't change your behavior or your way of action or your way of thoughts about this situation. It's a very special connection to you. I know it means so much to you. That's why you want to connect with this situation. But you're not allowing yourself to see that you have a full heart for this. That's why you are in love with this. You want to love on it. You want it to love on you. You want the big love. You are attached to how they were pointed towards you too. It might be that you are this person that they are thinking about, right? They want your heart to be pointed towards you. I'm sorry. Oh, it came out very jumbled up. I'm sorry. What I was trying to say here is that if you are not this person, Cancerian, if you are the other person, then it might be possible that this person wants your heart, your purest of heart space and your boldest of heart space. It's kind of like the Chariot is like the blow in the wind that you can't ignore. When somebody is in love with you, it shows. You can't miss the signs. It shows. When somebody is in love with you, their eyes glimmer, right? They smile around you at PJs, like very bad jokes, you know? They would laugh with you mindlessly. It would feel foolish, but then that's what being in love feels like. You can't ignore the Chariot. You just can't. When somebody has that big love, and probably they want your big love to be pointed at them again, but they are not necessarily taking the time out to have insight about this. So I don't know. It's going to end up the same way, honey. If you try to heal things and not necessarily do the work to heal, then it's going to end up the same way. It's going to end again. Just putting it out there. If you want things to be fair, if you want things to be actually justified, then you need to stop with the patternized BS. Somebody needs to, and start connecting with their heart space. Start acknowledging that this connection meant something to them. You'll always feel that unresolved business within you, and the justice would be drawn out. If this is the same thing, the other person, I'm seeing it as the other person. It might be you, it might be the other person. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like this other person is going to end things because they are seeing it very critically and they are analyzing this connection, this communication very critically. They are receiving it with love. Don't get me wrong. They haven't said anything wrong or anything rude to you. They are receiving this communication, but they're also, at the end of the day, thinking about if this remains the same. Okay, this shows up as the same. The communication is still the same. The behavior hasn't changed much. It's still the patternized connectivity as I left it in the past. So you know what? The fair thing is to end this. Let it stay ended. So if you don't want same old results, then don't behave as the same old behavior, right? Change your action, you change the results. Change your course of action. Have some insight. What's your motivation? What's your motivation? Why do you have unresolved things here? Because you felt something or because you didn't? Because you lost your plaything? That's what it is like. I lost my plaything. It really pleased me. So somebody took my toy away. So I want it back. And I'll have to figure out how do I get it? What do I say to get it? No. You'll have to think about it. That's some patternized sort of thinking as well as behaving. Like it's connection, something that's special. It made me feel special, but I don't know if it's all that people say love is. I don't feel like I'm in love with this. Then why do you want to keep connecting with it? Add the dots. Add the dots to this. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Let's see the, oh, okay. Chemistry, yeah, I know, baby, I know. The chemistry card. Do you think you're not chemist? You don't have chemistry? I mean, this person is a reflection of who you are. You need to retreat and think about the chemistry here, because it's not just about chemistry now, is it? If it was just about the superficial stuff of like getting off with somebody, you would have gotten off, right? You have rubbed one too many times and you would have got on with your life. You wouldn't be stuck with that sort of thing. Eventually, you would move on if it was too bad. It feels like an obsessive thought to you. It's more than chemistry. It's based on romantic feelings for this person, believe it or not. Okay, enough. Let's see. Let's bring out some cards here. Connect the dots. It's pretty easy, honey. It's pretty easy. I know it's difficult for you because I feel like you are more used to operating from a sense of mindset and a bit, don't get me wrong, or a bit selfish, a bit just thinking about your own sense of fulfillment, not necessarily anybody else's. So you need to bring yourself out of it because you have those great aspects in you. I see that. The Chariot and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is basically anybody who loves who he loves and he claims it's so hard. Like there is no question about it. He'll show it in his actions. He's very empathic. He's very connected to his heart and the people he loves. And he gives. He's an emotional giver. He's very stable and reliable in his love. He might not show it like Queen of Cups, but he shows it where it proves itself that yes, this person thinks about me. Yes, this person loves me, and it shows in actions or whatever. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I don't know for who it is. It might be this person that I'm seeing here. Because they are not able to release you. They haven't released you as of yet. It hurts them to think about you over and over again. So I'm guessing it's this person. They still love you. That's why they're receiving your communication with cups. And you are their equal. Believe it or not, you are their equal. You have it in you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That might be in there. That's why you probably blocked this connection to begin with. It's like I see the potential, but then again, demographically, we don't align. Like your goals and my goals are different, or probably you look different than me. Race, culture, caste, creed, financial status. I don't know. Whatever it is, this person is different from you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. You can, if you so chose. You can, if you so chose. It's there. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Somebody has to speak from their heart space. That's how you will probably get to know each other, and that's how you build trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. That's how you build trust within this person, because they feel foolish now. I don't think they will approach you. You'll have to approach them. They feel foolish for ever opening up. And they did it one too many times, honey. It was not just once. It was done so over a period of time. They constantly kept their energy open towards you, and it feels foolish to them. They feel foolish and they beat themselves up for it. So you need to connect the dots. You need to get square with yourself first before you please talk to this person, because then you will F up this thing even more. So I don't need you to do that. You need to get a hold of your mind here and your motivation. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring together. Yeah, you are calling in this person quite hard, pretty hard. It's a very strong connection. So I need you to remember this. Let's see the singles and relationship oracle deck. I love this deck because it really has some sort of, knowledge about your own insecurities and things that you could work on, right? We all have insecurities, honey. If you don't, well, if somebody tells me that they don't and they're perfect, I will slap them with bricks on their face. I don't care. Like, no, you're not perfect. Nobody is. I'm sorry. So let's look at this, what it has to say. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse to not get involved. I feel like it was this. That's what you told yourself, that it's too much work to choose this connection. I'll have to elevate myself way too much. I'll have to change my ways. I don't think I want to change my world for this person. So we made a choice here. The Judgment is a choice, and the Lovers is choice too. Traditionally, it's known as the choice in earlier tarot. So we made a choice to block this connection and to not get involved, to always make excuses for why we don't show up for this connection in the right way and things like that. Being guarded. Yeah, you remain guarded. That's what you need to change. Let's see anything more, anything else. No good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. I don't know for who it is. Eye candy. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Are you choosing them for their beauty, or are you not choosing them for their beauty? Like, they might not look societally good looking. And for some of you, that's the reason, which is, I'm sorry, but it's BS, because I don't know. You can have an eye candy sort of person, but that does not necessarily mean that they are good in their heart, because you need a good person, a kind person in your life. Otherwise, your life could go straight to hell. You thought that I was on this level, I was already in hell. And when I met this person, beautiful person, and I made a relationship, well, then you will go beyond hell. Ton loads of crap, and then the next hell. You will go there with the wrong person. So if you are If someone of you, any of you, is thinking like that, then that's wrong. Just putting it out there. Unavailable. You're chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Yeah, you are running away from your emotions here. And as a result, from this connection, you're pushing this connection away too. And it's for them as well. It's twofold. They were chasing you because, and they knew that you were unavailable, and they kept on chasing you as well. So it's probably for them as well. So you might be the one that's probably chasing them, and that's why it's your message. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. At the bottom of the deck, too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. I feel like, take it with a grain of salt. I feel like it's an explosive sort of communication that's coming out of you. You did not expect it, and it's coming out of the blue from you, and you might feel bad about it later on. Like, what did I say? Why did I have to say it? And that might create an ending here. So be mindful of your communication here. All right. So that's all I have for you, Cancerians. I hope this helped, and take care.